Yes. Don't forget, Doggie Diamonds No Filter is an actual podcast, an audio podcast that can be heard on Apple Music and Spotify, as well as many other DSPs. Make sure you subscribe, leave me a nice comment, and if you can't find it, just go right in the description box and click on the iTunes, the Spotify, or the Stitcher, whatever one you like to use, but leave me a comment. Also, for $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, which you will be featured on, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram for your promo. I always fuck up at the same part. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. I'm just tripping. Oh, man. Long day for me. Got up early, went to the gym. Early. Yo, man, before this video ends, man, I need 1,000 likes on this video, man, because I've been slacking on the liking. I have a lot of views and not enough likes, man. I don't know what's up with y'all. I don't know why people just refuse to hit the like button. They watch it, but they won't hit like. Come on, man. I gotta hit that like button. I gotta hit that like button. It's important. Let's get them likes up. So, no long intro today. But we will go in now. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. Yes, an actual podcast because it's on YouTube, but it's also on the other, platforms where podcasts go. So, not just a YouTube show, it's an actual podcast. Like it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on Spotify, it's all over. But I need y'all to hit the like button. Only reason why I ask that you hit the like button is because when you hit the like button, it helps it go viral, helps it go through the YouTube stratosphere like it need to go to. You know what I'm saying? I need that support. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all support me. Y'all say y'all rock with me. Just hit that like. You know what I'm saying? It's essential. Also, you could become a member of the Patreon. Cash App pinned to the top if you so choose that you want to support what it is I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all love over here. So I ain't staying on here long tonight. I hit the gym. Then I walked. So far, I burned 931 calories. It said I exercised for 126 minutes. And I've been standing for 13 hours today. So I already showered. I'm already ready. My face a little greasy. That's my beard oil, Bye. Where's that? Hold on. Where my beard oil people at? Here we go. My beard oil people, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we everything coming through right. So yeah, I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. But tonight, as you should know, I'm not alone. Introduce yourself to the people.
Salute. Corinne Bliss Johnson, Pim Workman's finest. Long time. Niger resident. Brooklyn stand up. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade, man. Let's get right to it.
So, all right. You told me not to go there on his looks. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But let's just be real about something. You think cause Shorty look different, he got like a little complex or something? Like, cause he looked a little different. He looked different. Or don't go there.
I'm not gonna go there, being that, of course I'm a father.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a father. So, I don't do that. He's a young man now, according to his father, right? He's a graduate, so, but I ain't gonna go there. I'm going to say his issue is not what he sees in the mirror, rather than what he's been groomed up to be.
Okay.
That's I'll put it. I'll leave it just like that.
See, I'm going there with you. So look at it like this. Like, so he's groomed up to be something, but maybe when he look in the mirror, he don't see what he want to see. So he's acting out because this situation is not the first situation of him acting an ass. You know what I'm saying? Like he's.
Oh no, this has been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time, and we witnessed it.
So
we witnessed it.
Yeah, so maybe people don't know what's going on. So should we?
They don't.
So should we fill them up? Because nobody really covered this, but it's very, very important. And reason why I'm doing this show and I'm talking about this amongst other things we could have talked about, because this fits. I'll get into that in a minute. So in the meantime, we're going to use Double XL for our source today. Shout out to Double XL. So T.I.'s son King gets into a verbal dispute with Waffle House employees after accusing them of getting his order wrong. So, T.I.'s son King recently shared a video of himself getting into a dispute with Waffle House workers for allegedly messing up his order. The incident occurred earlier this month, but the video of the verbal altercation just went viral on Thursday, May 26th. The entire incident was recorded by King himself via Instagram Live. The clip starts off with King sitting in the back seat of his car, assessing his Waffle House order. Apparently, his order had unwanted pickles on it, which for some reason angered him enough to want to fight. And he says, I'm about to go in there and J down. They got me fucked up. I don't know what J down is. Maybe that's some southern slang. I don't know what that is. King told his IG followers as he returned to the restaurant, nigga think I won't jump across his table. Aight, watch this. After hesitating at the door of the establishment, King proceeded to walk in and break bad with Waffle House workers in a profanity-laced tirade. After revealing his issue to an employee, King only appeared to get angered when told he couldn't cuss in the restaurant. I can talk how the fuck I want. I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. He fired back. I'm on live. Shorty stopped talking to me. From there, things got heated between King and another worker who was tired of the rapper's son's antics. My name King, you know it, and your mama know it, King fired back when asked his name. One worker then invited King to step into the cooking area of the store to apparently throw hands. King then stood up on the counter and acted like he was ready to rumble. Things moved outside where King continued to taunt the Waffle House worker with threats to pistol whip him. And wait till I get back and see him out here late night. King continued before hopping into his car and speeding off. And y'all can read the rest. Y'all can actually even see the video of him acting a complete ass and just being, very, very disgraceful over pickles. He was mad because he had pickles on his food. So because he had pickles, he wanted to pistol whip somebody and fight and act the ass over pickles. So now, this is not the first instance with him acting an ass publicly,
and not the first instance of him talking about that heat action.
Facts.
and attempting or saying that he got that thing.
Yeah,
he's going to do work with it. Second time.
Yeah. So
just make note of that.
So
that's the second time. That we seen.
Yeah, that we seen, but this because there's documented.
How many other times he keep talking about that action.
Facts. So
all right.
Now, that's an issue within itself. You can take issue with it. You can side with him. I mean, people have gotten orders wrong. Some people have been belligerent and went in there and argued. Some people have done that. But the issue is not him. It was his daddy. His father's response. So his father, which I sent you the video, because we had some things we was going to build about today. We might get into a little bit of it today, but I sent you this because I was like, nah. So this is my thing. Before my audience, I've come before you maybe hundreds of videos and said, I personally don't job shame. I respect no matter where you work at. I shake the janitor hand. The same way I shake the CEO hand. Do what you have to do to feed your family, whether you got to work at Uber, work at Target, whether you got to sweep floors. I salute you. I commend you. I do not look down on anybody. So when I seen this, and now they don't know T.I.'s response. T.I. response was, why you in there arguing with a short order cook? You in there arguing with a short order cook. Obviously, they don't like their life.
Right.
So he jogged.
Arguing with somebody who's not on your level.
Go ahead.
Who's beneath you, who's absolutely, again, what he said, they're not happy with their position in life. They're not happy with their life. So therefore, they're arguing with you. That's what troubled me, that he went back and he arguing with somebody who's beneath him.
That's what his father thinks.
That's arguing what his father said, amongst other things. Again, his father tried to point out that this was an adult that, invited a kid to fight.
Which that didn't happen initially. Yeah. Well, again, initially, yeah. But I mean, even if he did, okay, you invite somebody to fight because you're being disrespectful in the establishment. Now, let's say this. Many of us have, I'm about to lie. Many of you have worked places before. And not that you feel like you own the spot, but this is your place to work. So when somebody comes in your place to work and is belligerent and crazy, sometimes you be like, yo, fam, fuck up out of here with that. I don't own T-Mobile. Or I don't own Cricket. I don't own none of this stuff. But this still is my place of work. I come here every day. Fuck up out of here with that. So these people in the Waffle House, obviously they're co-workers. They look out for one another. They're there. They see these people every day. Sometimes you might see a person at work more than you see your own damn mate, right? So, of course, when you see him in the spot acting a little crazy, you're going to be like, yo, fuck out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, let's not forget that people have been shot in Waffle Houses.
Facts.
Right? By belligerent customers. Let us not forget that people was working in fast food, period. As of, this year specifically, people been shot, murdered at the drive-through windows, beat up, jumped on, waited for after work. This is consistent, especially in the South going out to, Midwest and out West. It's a little element of danger when you're working in these spots.
Oh yeah, because and you know what? Not to cut you. Also, keep this in mind. Waffle House is open late, so you're gonna get that after drunk crowd. You're gonna get that bent crowd. You're gonna get that high crowd. You're gonna get that crowd because they're open late. Continue.
Right, and again, you going to not specifically protect the establishment and the brand, but like you said, protect yourself and your co-workers. Now, again, Shorty said he had that thing, or he'll come back with the thing or whatever. He mentioned that thing. Do they know him? I'm sure they do. Have they witnessed his antics the way we have over the past 5 or 6 years? Because this is consistent behavior with him. So, of course, they're not looking at him as a kid. As many adults now are not looking at our teens, teenagers, and young adults as people who they should handle in a certain way.
But now when you're talking about that pistol, though. But now when you're talking about that pistol, that makes you, you could take a life, not saying you grown by age, but your mentality. And then you like,
but we just witnessed 2 18-year-olds commit mass murder.
Facts.
In different states.
Facts.
Right? So when you acting up like that, of course, but we're not going to shift that. See, that's what he tried to do. As a father, he's trying to shift that because his parenting is in question now at this point. Because Shorty been acting up for the longest.
Yeah.
So, of course, his thing was, well, why y'all reporting on that and not reporting
that he graduated
with A's and B's? Well, sir, because all throughout high school, he's been fighting on camera. All through high school, he's been displaying behaviors that is not representative of someone who gets A's and B's, sir. So of course they're going to report on his actions. You're in the business, sir. No, nobody, nobody cared about how many records you sold, sir. They didn't report that no longer, sir, because they reported on you and your wife's shenanigans for the longest. So you know how this game go.
Facts.
Stop all that bullshit with that. Let's concentrate on this young man's consistently asinine behavior.
But let me give you one too. We wouldn't have known that if you wasn't on live, homie, and you put it out there. So you thought it was cute. Right. So he gonna say, me and his uncles talked to him. No, what you should have did was say, yo, cut this shit. You are privileged, because that's what he's basically saying. You're a privileged person. Basically, he's saying, paraphrasing, why you arguing with a short order cook? They ain't shit.
Right.
You are privileged. Right. I don't even know why you in the Waffle House. You're supposed to be eating caviar and snow crab legs and mussels and all types of shit. What he's supposed to do is say, listen, calm the fuck down for somebody push your shit back. Because you going out here acting like you a little gangster and you grew up privileged and you a little bitch. Let me tell you a story. This is how real it is. Like when you encounter real men. One time my little cousin, I ain't gonna say his name, but I spoke to him today. One time my little cousin, we caught him in the video throwing up gang signs. This is some so my cousin was like, yo, who'd I look like to you? So I look, I'm like, yo, that's such and such? He said, yeah. Oh, you in the gang. Okay. You know what he do? He said, yo, look, let me holler at you. Is that you in that video? Yeah. So he said, what gang you a part of? He said, yo, how you in the gang? And you pussy. You my son, but you pussy. You ain't about that action. You ain't never been out here. I ain't never exposed you to none of that shit. Because at the end of it all, I did a lot of shit, so you don't have to do that. So how you go into some shit that you could avoid? And you ain't even built like that. Your gang days is over. You ain't in that shit no more. You understand what I'm saying? So again, what happened to your son embarrassing the family and you chastising them for that, for nothing else, opposed to saying, why are you arguing with a short order cook? I don't give a fuck if it was the janitor. You went in there talking about y'all got pickles on my food when you could have just fucking took the pick. Because let's think about this, right? What if you go in there arguing and one of them Waffle House workers done had enough. They had enough. They tired of belligerent people coming in every day, all day, and one of them got it on them. And you come in there when you could have just took the pickles off your shit and he pushed your shit back. What's the headlines going to read? T.I.'s son, God forbid, I don't want that to happen, but T.I.'s son gets laid down in Waffle House over pickles. And I keep telling people, the same way you can be the aggressor, your ass could die. It could happen to you.
Definitely.
It could happen to you. So what he should have did was told his son, let me catch you on tape again doing some shit you ain't got no business do. Because it's like the fucking 4th or 5th time you acting out. I don't know what your problem is. You didn't grow up like me. You grew up privileged. You've been on television. And remember
all
this.
Your life.
No, but this the kid.
All your life.
No, but look though. This is the kid who was on the show talking about he was white.
I'm telling you, I don't know if it was him or if it was Major.
No, that was King, Major. Man. That was King. That was like, I'm white. And his father was like, nah, you not white. And he was like, no, I'm white. Straight up, it was King. Straight up, it was King. He was like, I'm white.
Regardless to the fact, we know.
But that got a lot to do with that psyche.
Yeah, well.
I'm talking about on a different level. Not on a... Yeah. Not like on, the surface level, but again, if you think you white, use a certain privilege that come with them thoughts. in your ways and actions. Because think about spoiled white rich kids. They act just like that. They got a sense of entitlement. You know what I'm saying? They got a sense of entitlement. That little dude thought he was white. For real, I could pull it up. Word. He was like, yo, I'm white. It wasn't Major.
Well,
it was King.
I'll tell you this. You're going to find out real quick that he ain't.
Yeah.
If he's still harboring that little psyche. But again, it's hard because now he's been conditioned in the space of privilege and poor parenting skills. Because we know that has been exhibited, has been put in our face. That the decision that his father makes consistently shows somebody who is stumbling when it comes to parenting.
Yeah.
Because he just don't get it right. He has not set a path. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yo, listen. The funniest
shit is all through the damn social media tabloids. But you've been charged. You just out of control with it, and you again continuously defend your actions in the wrong.
Yo, let me say something, right? The reason why I talked about this because somebody on Twitter said this dude T.I. that is so worried about his daughter Box going to the doctor with her that you got this little mulatto menace running around acting crazy. That shit I hit the ground, bro. I lost air. Somebody on Twitter call him a little mulatto menace. Yo, that shit. Because again,
but look, at the same time he was worried about her Box, this little dude was already saying he was active. Yeah. He was like 14 at the time, talking about he wouldn't answer the question whether or not he was sexually active, which for me runs into the spooky. Yeah. Because if you don't even know, if y'all questioning him at 14, but y'all got the bag. See what I'm saying? When you have a bag and you usually making money while you're asleep, what you supposed to have is stability in your home. Because if you got the bag, don't you supposed to be spending more time at home? Aren't you supposed to be watching your children and kind of guiding them and giving them some type of moral structure? But how? So you don't know that he's active at 14?
But how could you do that if you going on tour trying to be a comedian? Y'all got all types of wild ass charges. Y'all in the tabloids. Yo, listen, when your son is pussy. You know when your son is not about that action. And even if he was about that action, see, this is what I'm saying, bro. The way the universe work is so crazy. See, this goes back into last night's show.
Last night's film,
that YouTube shitted on and didn't monetize the video for whatever the reason. I don't know. We ain't do nothing wrong. But this goes back into last night's show, T.I. Now, I'm not saying you are about that action. I'm not saying that you come from the streets. I'm not saying you did or you didn't. But if you know, according to you the trap king, you come from that, right? If you come from poverty, you come from the streets, busting moves, MDK, murder, death, kill, and your son grew up protected, never was hungry, Never. The lights never went out. Never ate a can of ravioli unless he wanted to. Never ate oodles and noodles unless he wanted to. Never had rats running around the house, mice. Don't got no crackhead uncles coming to sleep at the house whenever. Ain't nobody banging you for money. Ain't nobody taking your lunch money. Why would you see him going down the path of destruction? Because where we at as a society, somebody gonna push your shit back. They don't care whose son you are. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. They don't and maybe in spite of you being somebody's son, that they know, that they may have ill will about, that they may have a bias about. Maybe they believe you're a rat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And see yours out there. Alone, acting a fool. Like it's too many different lanes where poor parenting come in at. But look, even in what he was saying in his statement, he said that the adults, right, began a space where they was going to transgress, where they invited him to fight, come in the back and all that or whatever. And he has fathers, cousins, and uncles who it wouldn't have stopped there. So you see the language that he's basically saying that as a father, me, if it was me or any of mine, the adults around us, we would have been about that action. So you might not have said that to us. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yet again, he going on and talking about 1-800-TIPS commercials. He ain't a rat. Then on the next few minutes or the next vid, he's talking about that action.
Yo, we got 1,200 people. We got. Listen. We got 1,200 people in the room. Only 300 likes, man. Come on, man. Get them likes up. We got 1,200 people in the room. Only 300 likes. Please hit the like button. If you are live and you don't know how to hit the like button, all you got to do is X out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then hit live chat again if you're on your phone. It's really, really that simple. Yeah, but I mean, what you saying?
So are you about that action or not? Are you the role model or not? Are you the, what you want to call it, rubber band man? Or are you the father? Because if we, as an audience who really don't know the truth, is getting mixed messages, we can imagine what's going on in your house.
Facts.
So now Shorty may really believe in that. My pop's a rubber band man. He's a king. So he named me king. I can say, anybody that got a job, that got a gig is beneath me.
Mm-hmm.
I can disrespect any worker, anybody I see in a uniform.
Yeah, because
they beneath me. So
yeah.
I shouldn't be arguing with them.
Yeah, I shouldn't argue with a Target worker. I shouldn't argue with nobody who got a job. Who got anybody
got a job.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying about that idea of what you want to call success, that idea of getting to the bag, and that idea that what you earn is who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Were you valuing, because again, your pops ain't do this shit on his own. Your pops is in a system that allowed him to flourish, pushed him through for whatever reason. Maybe he got his grippers blown. I don't know. But for whatever reason, he got to a certain level where you're in A-list movies, where you're doing tours, where you're going through all this shit. But it is the system. It is an institution and a machine that you are utilizing, and others tap you on your shoulder and push you through. You didn't get this on your own. He signed record deals. And our people have to understand that every time they see these individuals, they act like it's them alone. He don't make no beats.
Word.
He don't distribute any records. You understand what I'm saying? These individuals don't do these things alone. They're part of a larger group of workers. So if you can allow your son to disrespect workers in fast food, what about the workers in the studio? What about the workers on the movie set? What about the workers who do promotions? What about all these workers, stylists and everything that make it so an individual can be an A-list artist? You just allow him to say, yo, I disrespect anybody who's not on my level. And you, little man, ain't on no level because you don't spit. You ain't acting in no movies. You're not generating no income where you can disrespect somebody who's earning a living.
Let me give you another scenario.
That's the message that T.I. put out there for him.
Let me give you another scenario. What if he went in there and said, I'm about to J down, whatever that means. I guess I'm out the game. I don't know what J down means. But he say I'm about to go in there and J down. So you go in there, you obviously you got the thing on you. You understand what I'm saying? What if you go in there and the workers say, fuck you and your pickles, and you get that angry to where you pull out the stick, verbal altercation happy, bow, you pop the Waffle House worker. You pop the Waffle House worker. You have to be mindful that you went in the spot over pickles. Not that they didn't have your food, not that it was the wrong order completely, not that it wasn't even no food in there. You said, yo, they put pickles on my food. I'm going in there to J down. They got me fucked up. So what if you went in there, you end up laying a Waffle House worker down or hitting somebody, or on live, or you end up hitting somebody else because bullets don't got no names and you don't got no aim? What we gonna be saying? Free King? No, you are fucking stupid. You're stupid.
Well, again,
and listen, or either that, or you fronting for social media, acting like, yo, I'm about to go in there and put in this work. I'm about to go bark on somebody because they put pickles on my food. You know you have no intention on popping nothing. You don't want to fight because when dude said let's fight, you didn't fight. You fronting for social media because you're trying to uphold an image until somebody punch you in your fucking face. Because you could tell people, like I told people, a gun don't stop you from getting punched in your mouth.
No, don't.
I done seen people get their gun taken off them.
Listen,
so you could have.
I seen dudes in a course of trying to lay something down. The Vic was so scared that he slapped the hammer about.
Facts. Yep.
You understand it?
Yep.
It can go either way. It can go either way. But my thing is, again, this is the privilege. So now you catch a case in there. You pop something in there. So all the privilege that you was talking about, you just exhausted. You just wiped out your pop's whole legacy, him trying to get your dumb ass up out of jail.
Now look, you go in there, they in Atlanta. What if the Waffle House worker got a Draco in the back?
Yeah.
Or a stick back there. He come back and say, hold on. He come back, I'm going to push his little funny hair ass. I'm going to lay Kermit right out. Straight up. Kermit, I'm going to lay him right out because, again, the object of life is to avoid altercations at all costs that's going to lead to violence.
Especially when it's bullshit.
Pickles.
You know how many times they get my order messed up? When I go to Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A experts, they don't mess up nothing. They try to make sure everything is precise. You know how many times they did something, messed it up? So what? You go in there politely, yo, listen, and then sometimes they may give you extra. Sorry, sir, for the inconvenience. Like, that comes just from being a respectful person. It ain't about being a tough guy. Anybody can go behind the counter, wild out. Come on, what are we doing? And then, but look, what are we teaching him? He's getting taught that. It's like last night's bill. They was taught to be about that action.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of them facing life. You are being taught that you are better than someone because of what your father has done. But what can we expect? T.I. never showed himself in no cap and gown. So I mean he not too witty. He don't have too much under his cap.
But bust this, right?
You understand? So this is what he's raising.
But bust it,
This
right?
is what we raising.
But bust it. You so high and mighty. Why you in there with short order cooks? Fuck you doing in Waffle House? Why you ain't in Ruth Chris? Why you not eating the finest? Cause you high and mighty, right? Why you eating Waffle House? You understand what I'm saying? Why you not somewhere eating hors d'oeuvres with your pinky up and drinking mimosas? Why you eating Waffle House? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody
really, in all reality, you're not as privileged as you believe you are.
No, but my thing is, everybody want to be a nigga, and everybody want to have this image of being a real nigga. So you want to go to the places that you don't need to be. Because think about it. You out there and somebody get at you. Yo, you don't have to be. Listen, you don't have to be there.
And he always for Dolo.
He had people with him. He had people with him because he was in the car with somebody.
But I'm saying, still, yo, you see how I am with mine.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine having capitalist dreams and ideas, shifting gears and getting to a specific level, and mine gonna be out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's negative. That's a negative. Not happening.
But again, what I want to do, I don't want to take away from the fact of if they don't reel him in, he gonna be gone. But
I don't think they're gonna reel him in, because for me, and we spoke about it, I think they're trying to sack him. I think that's gonna be the spooky.
The spooky, he gotta go.
I think that's gonna be the spooky.
So they could get back in the whip.
Let
him crash. They're gonna let him crash.
They're gonna let him crash.
So do y'all think that? Listen, I want the audience, because leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think they purposely watching him crash, so if something happened to him, they get back in the whip? Because we could go spooky with it. Because
I'm telling you, I believe it's spooky because it don't make any other sense.
Yeah.
You understand? He was just on his song with the oldest son. Where people didn't even hear it. Where did the shit go? It went nowhere. So he's looking for ways to get back in the whip.
Dang.
You understand? They're looking for ways to get back in the whip. And this is the prime time for it, because a lot of spooky is going on right now. You know, people losing seeds, people losing a lot. This is that time. The spooky is they yearning for that plasma. And a lot of people in the whip not making no bread. So they trying to because we watching it. You can see it. Homegirl just went at DL. It's a lot of shit that's just going on. The slap. You dig what I'm saying? It's just too much that's going on. All of them is positioning to get back in that space. And I'm guaranteeing you, because this shit, he getting out of hand. It's beyond that. Because you know, if he was in 10, he'd have been parked.
But also too, right? When you really look at it like this, right? You don't monitor your children. Like, somebody got to call you and say, yo, your son is wilding on social media. Like, you don't follow him. You don't look at him on live and say, what the fuck is you doing?
He's a poor parent. He's a poor parent.
But look though,
poor parent, poor husband, poor everything.
But look though, I don't want to go there with it, because that really don't got nothing to do with it. The issue with it is that his response to justifying his son's behavior and job shaming a person based off of the person is basically the person is beneath you. Because I never really call nobody a short order cook. I you arguing with a short order cook.
That's disrespectful.
And what was the exact quote he said? What was the exact quote? You wrote it down.
That's what he said. They're not happy with themselves, for being a short order cook. They're not happy with themselves in life. They're not happy with their position in life. Like, we don't know. Dude could be a chef.
Right.
He could be going to culinary school.
Yeah. Or
and very happy with what he's doing.
Yeah. Or making ends meet.
Who are you?
Yeah, exactly. They're not
to devalue him because of where he's working.
Yeah.
He's working.
He's working. And the funny thing is, you talking about they not happy in life because they short order cook. Well, you the big time fucking platinum rapper who on stage trying to tell jokes. You have a failed podcast. Your podcast failed. You said you didn't make no money from it. So you don't even know how to monetize yourself. So that means that, again, everything that you ever accomplished and everything you did is because somebody else put you in that position. Because when you are who you are, you know how to monetize any and everything you do. So you have a fail expeditiously. Kodak Black told you to go suck something, basically. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about, why are you in there all arguing with a short order cook who's not happy in their position in life? I'm like, huh? It don't make no sense to me. Which he should have said was, yo, they was out of line for inviting him, but he shouldn't have never went in there. He shouldn't have never went in there, because all of this is avoided if he didn't go in there arguing over pickles. You know what I'm saying? And the sad thing is that he's a young man with a mother and a father and a grandmother. Like, y'all okay with his behavior? Like, because it is reports that I was looking at, that he was allegedly mad at his mother. Well, T.I. was mad at his mother for, yo, this dude be wilding. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this son, T.I. confronts his son King for disrespect. Hold on one second. Let me get to it really quick.
Yeah, but how you mad when you the one that was on the Family Hustle? You king of the castle. What you say, go.
Mm-hmm.
So how you mad at her? Or anybody now?
Nah, y'all still got a co-parent, man. He need both parents, man. Because
there's no such thing as co-parenting when you're in the same house.
We don't know if they're in the same
parenting.
House. We don't know if we don't know they set up. Obviously, this kid is doing what he want to do.
We seen this shit on TV.
Yeah, but that's a long time ago. We don't know what they doing right now. You know what I'm saying? With your neighbors wilding or something like that? What the fuck? Nigga looked up like he.
This ain't even neighbors, man. What are they doing?
Bro, he looked up. They trying to come down. They trying to be in the podcast. Yo, what up, y'all? Thank you for knocking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
come on, man. We in May. Where the freaking fireworks? They went to south of the border or something?
Oh, they got fire. Oh, that's fireworks?
That's fireworks.
Yeah, it ain't even.
It is flashing just like your screen on the bottom. Like, what are we doing here?
How you got fireworks and it ain't even June yet?
That's what I'm saying. They had to go to south of the border to get this shit.
But yo,
what are we doing?
But yo, the wildest thing is that.
But yeah, I'm saying we gotta make the. Well, maybe they're not together, but it's still you was there. The majority of the show ran for a few seasons. He was in the house.
Yeah.
While they was in elementary school, junior high, and all that. Come on, man. He's present. They both present. So you're not co-parenting when one is here, one is there.
Yeah, but he old enough to where he don't really need to be
right.
Yeah,
well,
but listen,
bro. Because as a parent, I'm telling you, you
still
always
a parent. All right, but now look, listen, man. Shorty, I'm telling you, you don't think that this has anything to do with it. You don't think that this comes into play. Shorty said he was white on some real shit. So he already grew up with not knowledge of himself.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? He told his pops, and she was like, "Tib, King said he white." He like, "What? Oh, nah, you not white." You understand what I'm saying? So, because remember, he had to be like 4 or 5 years old. He told his father he's white. His father had explained to him that he not white. But when he looked in the mirror,
he's the one that showed the skin and all that and was like, look, I'm white. That's him. That was King.
Okay, hold on one second. Running through Bomb's podcast. First of all, Doggie Diamonds don't like T.I. because he said people from New York be hating back in the days on the rap game.
Oh, come on.
Here we go with that. We already went through that. Listen, matter of fact, worry about getting your show right, man. Don't even come over here with that bullshit talking about who I don't like. Worry about getting your shit together. Get your subscribers up and get your shit up before you come over here talking about what I don't like. Because I don't like poor behavior. It ain't nothing against him, but shit, when you do some shit, you make it easy. You just wreck right now. The kid said he was white. Look it up. So at the end of it all, if you think you white, and again, I'm a defend him. He might be getting teased a lot. So he might have grew up with a complex and he got to act extra tough. You know what I'm saying? He got to act extra tough because he probably get called white. He looked different. You know what I'm saying? So he probably got teased. So what he probably doing is overcompensating for being teased. So now he want to be a gangster and want to be tough. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. But again, you reel him in. You say, yo, okay.
I don't think that they have the mental abilities. I don't think they have the psychological know-how to reel them in because they need to be reeled in. Because when you allegedly busting young girls' drippers open, you ain't too bright. When you allegedly drugging them and doing the do-wop, and that's all you concerned with, you damn sure not in the mental space where you can check your children's behavior.
I want to say this though. I want to say this to y'all. It's very important. This is not new. If you know me, this is not new. I've said this on over 100 shows. I've been saying this since you first saw me. No matter where you work, whether you work in Waffle House, whether you work in McDonald's, whether you work in any fast food place, whether you work on Wall Street, whether you work, you are RN, whether you are secretary, whether you do filing, I salute you and I appreciate you, because if I decide I want to go eat Waffle House, well, you are the one that I got to take my order, right? So I can't shame you, because you are the one that's going to feed me. So salute to everybody, no matter where you work, people. Salute to you. It take a lot to get up every day on a clock. It take a lot for somebody to tell you when you can eat. It take a lot for somebody to tell you when you can take your 15 minutes. It take a lot for you to do that. Many of you have went to school for what you work for. Many of you had did them papers. Many of you had did many things. So I salute you for getting up every day and getting your paper legally. This way, you know, ain't no police coming to kick in your door. This way, you know, ain't no jack boys coming. You sleep well at night, and you feel good when you get that ACH transfer or that direct deposit, and you know you put in them time, and you get what you get, whether you drive Uber. I don't care. I don't care where you work.
Anything where you work.
I don't care where you work. You know what I'm saying?
And provide a service to the public who's not always easy to deal with.
This is what I'm saying. But my thing is, even if you are you have an esteemed job, or you have what people consider to be a low level job, you have a job. There is people. Right. Listen, there is people. Listen, there is people who don't have shit, but got a sense of entitlement to everything. I'm not going to disrespect you for where you work. Anytime I work anywhere in public service, whether I go anywhere in public service, whether it's Walmart, whether it's Party City, I'm always kind to the workers, because I know they've been dealing with hundreds of people a day. And I respect you. I remember when I was going to Aldi during the pandemic, and I said, thank you. And they was like, thank you for what? I was like, shit, thank you for having a job so I could get some food. Like, y'all dealing with a lot. Y'all out here working, and y'all putting yourself on front street. Everybody else get to get their food and go home and hide. So I salute and I respect everybody. I've never.
And that's what I was going to lean into. I didn't want to cut your wisdom, but the pandemic has caused people with higher degrees and what we had once deemed privileged and prestigious spaces of employment now working in service-driven jobs. You got people with degrees that's working in Starbucks, that's working all over. So how can he come out his face and disrespect people? He don't know them, and say that they're unhappy in life. And again, his son, I can pay for all this. Don't money.
Yeah. Back to the but. Like, telling you, it fits what I've been trying to convey to people for a long time, and where I'm at in my life, I just feel justified, because many things I always try to show and tell people, it always just comes. The universe is perfect. It just comes, and like I just told people like 2 days ago, yo, I don't care where you work, man. I'm just happy you working. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of them babies. You taking care of your mama. You taking care of your significant other. Or you might be taking care of everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So again, I respect it. Because when I'm in Walmart or one of these places, or I'm in Best Buy or something, when I see you with that suit on, I'm the first person, yo, do y'all have such and such? So what if you walk in with the mentality of, all y'all work here, y'all ain't shit. When you need something, who's supposed to help you? Got to talk to one of the workers.
Right.
Me,
Right.
I always go to the clearance aisle. I don't care where I go. I look and see what's on clearance. I go in G and
All
C.
the time. You
Yo, I'm
crazy.
clearance
All the
man. I go right to the clearance aisle and I look and say, yo, homie,
Huh?
can I get a little extra money off on this? And depending on if you charming enough, if you are right and exact in your approach, you always could get what you want. So that's why I don't disrespect nobody. I go in there, man, it could be a worker in there with Popeye arms or whatever. You work here. I need you. Yo, it's my word. This is another one, homies. Let me give you another one, another jewel. When you go into places, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not a pickup line, but this works. When you go there, always ask people what's their discount. Me, I be in Best Buy. I be like, yo, you work here. What's your discount? And they be like, yo, either they say they don't get a discount or they say they get a discount. And I always say, especially to ladies, yo, we cousins. You ain't gonna hook me up. Now I could afford whatever, but I'm always trying to save. Now it's so funny that most of the time they not gonna look out for you, but they not gonna forget you, especially if you frequent these spots.
The spot. Yeah.
So when you come back, cuzzo, come on, cousin. You know what? That's what I'm saying. But if you there to give them a hard time, if you there to give them attitude, they gonna remember your ass too, and you gonna have a little special sauce in your food. Like, yo, I told them no mayo. That ain't mayo.
That's discharge juice.
Yo, I'm
Straight up.
I'm one to always. Yo, I bullshit you not. I don't think it's a bodega in Brooklyn I haven't been in. And all of them know me as soon as I come through the door, man. Mask or not.
Yeah.
It's that pleasant. I can go in. I know where bathrooms at in bodegas that people don't even know about. Yo, everything. I'm just a pleasant dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All throughout BK, wherever I'm at.
I
don't care what it is. Target, Aldi's, anywhere. I frequent all the time. You have to respect people in their position. And the younger they are, the more I appreciate them because they could be out in the street doing bullshit. I always say, you getting that money, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Hard.
Oh, you know what
You ain't be on my nerves. Nah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I went
Keep doing what you doing.
I went to this is another one. You gonna make any female smile. Fellas, just follow me. Listen. I went to McDonald's. My nephew wanted a milkshake. He's addicted to milkshakes. So I went to get him a little milkshake. So it was a young lady. She probably wasn't old enough to, she ain't old enough for me to talk. I wouldn't talk to her no way. But I said she was cleaning the high chair. So I said, hey, fellas, when they of age, it's gonna get you in every time. This is what you say. But you gotta say it just like me. Don't try to look like me or be like me, but just follow me here. You always say, are you working hard or hardly working? Most of the time, they be like, I'm hardly working. And you be like, that's right. But get your money. That's what I'm saying. It don't hurt to be nice to people. I'm always,
no.
And I said that, I'm always like that. I'm always hollering at people. I'm always being nice. And I've been told, everywhere you go, you always talking to somebody, whatever. I don't live in this world by myself. Right. And I come here, I frequent this spot. Look, I in Macy's, I always that's where I shop for a lot of stuff in Macy's. I got my Macy's credit card and all that. One time I asked for something that wasn't out on display. The girl went in the back. And found me what I want. Took the time out. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it all, it don't cost you nothing to be nice. And when you nice to people, You gotta go and shake hands and kiss babies, man. See, y'all talk about my game and all that, but you here watching me, right? So I ain't talking about game, but I bet you anyway. I bet you I could smash a lot of y'all girls though.
Sometime.
And it ain't even game. It's just humor. It's just having fun. You're talking about, oh, that game is old. I don't got no game because I don't play games. I'm here to have fun.
And sometimes,
go ahead.
Sometimes you are. Because that's how you are the only pleasant person that they may have seen all
That's the point I'm making.
So I continuously do that. When I'm passing construction sites and I see them sisters out there, the few of them, because now they all, you know, of different nationalities. But when I see them sisters on them construction sites, flag waving all that, get your money, girl.
This is what I'm saying. Now
you
look.
See what I'm saying?
Now let me give you another one.
Make people
comfortable,
comfortable and pleasant, and acknowledge them.
They talking about game. I make chicks laugh. Once you can make them laugh, yo, but bust this, right? This the funniest shit. Y'all gotta remember, and I forget it sometimes, I'm still Doggie Diamonds. So I'm still in the store rocking with people. I'm still in there, and they can say, oh, he came in the store, he was funny, yo, he talked, because a lot of times people be like, yo, ain't you? Yeah. Where my discount? You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'll be, yo, ain't you such and such? Yo, where my discount? Because a lot of times they look at, when you go in your phone mobile stores, you know, my stuff is under business. So they say everybody always asks me, what is Doggie Diamonds TV? I say, oh, look. Wow, I got a subscriber.
Right.
See, y'all don't understand. I got a subscriber. I got Instagram follower. I got everything. And a lot of people who be in here could know that they met me in their place of business. You know what I'm saying? They met me in their place of business. And that's how you network. That's how you build your net worth, by people that know you personally, that you spoke to. And you was kind, you was pleasant, your breath ain't stink. You know what I'm saying? You smelling good and all that. So they understand, like, yo, hold on. Nah, he was a real one. He really, when I watched you on YouTube, you really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no act. Like, he really was on that type of time. But, okay, we almost at the hour mark. So basically,
got you.
T.I., you got to do better, bro. You got to change your mentality.
He can't do better because now he let his son diss everybody who are, quote unquote, short order cooks. So let's see them get a meal in Atlanta now. Anywhere in Georgia. Damn near the South, period.
They still going to
give it to him. They should cancel his bum ass. Now, since we all short order cooks.
Yeah, right.
Him, they shouldn't be able to get no food nowhere unless they cook it in their damn house and themselves.
All right. So, is one person that you want to... Yo, we got 1,400 people, 1,500 people in the building, 800 likes. If we could get to 1,000 likes, I would appreciate that. 1,000 likes. So, look, Jay Versace. Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, I don't know the dude. I don't know him. I never heard of him at all. Even my people's in here, my fam, they knew of him. So I had to research it when I saw it come through the timeline. Death in his family. What they say, social media fillaways, because he asked for a GoFundMe. So I went and looked. I was like, who is it? Looked this dude up. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. What? Dude got 1.6 million Twitter followers, 1.6 million on Facebook, 4.8 million on IG. And I don't know what else he may have. And this motherfucker is asking or setting up a GoFundMe to bury a relative?
His mom's. Don't say a relative. Moms? Don't say a relative. That lessens the blow. His mom's. Go ahead.
Listen. I ain't nowhere near anybody on social media. I have a mere 5,000 on my YouTube page. I have probably about 5,000 on IG, maybe 3,000, right? On Facebook. And I know for damn sure that I won't need no GoFundMe to bury nobody. What? Come on, dog. 1.8 million, 4.8 million on IG. How much is this dude getting on the low end a month?
A month on the low end with that type of following, 10 bands.
And with that type of following,
10 bands easy. 10 bands
a month easy.
Easy, and I'm talking about on the slow low end.
That's
I ain't even been on
slow end on the month. On the large end, he could be making anywhere from 60, 70 grand a month.
Facts, easily.
Easy.
Because he has all of these in conjunction. You say
everything.
No, what we do.
Move it.
Now listen, what we do, we tally all the numbers. So we tally. So I got so this is what they do. This is what when I go for ads and I go for shit. I have 34,000 followers on Instagram. Y'all should be following me on Instagram, but I got 34,000 followers on Instagram. I have 11 on Twitter. You should be following me on Twitter. So that's 45,000. On my Facebook, I have about 5,000. So that's 50,000 on those three social media platforms. TikTok, I ain't really get it up there yet, but I'm working. So I got 50,000, and then I got 234,000. So my numbers combined is 284,000 on this, on just Doggie Diamonds. Doggie Diamonds. Then we talking about a person by the name of Jay Versace. So I have that 280,000 followers on social media because I could connect them all. But then I could drag in the Forbes DVD numbers because I still control that. That's another 100,000. So that means I got 300,000. Then I could bring in the Digital Soapbox Network that has about 160, 170,000. So I could bring, so between all my social medias and everything that I have over 500,000 people that I can reach. You know what I'm saying? So I can use them numbers to get different things. So the thing that bugs me out is that you got way more than me on one platform. Say it again.
1.6 on Twitter, 1.6 million, 1.6 million on Facebook, 4.8 million on IG. Now I didn't even look him up on YouTube or TikTok or anything else he might be on, Twitch, anything. And plus, dude is into conventional broadcast TV and stuff. He get a little shit here and there. Dude is not no slow leak. Not a slow leak. So we talking about somewhere close to 8 million.
And the public got to bury his moms.
In the public? Are you serious?
I mean, I'm going to be real with you,
so
bro.
Now,
I'm going to be real with you. We could get mad at him. But I always ask the question. I'm going to ask it again because I got to regurgitate myself sometimes because niggas be fucking standing my shit. I mean, niggas be ganking me. Who's worse? The clown or the audience? So if he put out a GoFundMe and they pay, I ain't knocking them. Because people got to fucking wake up. And that's what me and you be talking about. People got to wake up. And everybody woke but doing sleepy shit. So if he put out a GoFundMe, matter of fact, let's try to find it. Let's see what he got. But go ahead and build while I find this.
Yeah, because it don't make any sense to me. For somebody who, again, no scholarship, no solution-based dialogues, nothing that's including the culture, nothing, but is propelled to a grand audience based on those numbers, and this is what you do. That's what I'm saying. And we always hear asking for a like, a share. How many family members passed?
Whoa, no, I got it. No. Let me cut you. Let me cut you, people. Jay Versace's GoFundMe campaign for his mother's memorial has caused a stir on social media. Long story short, he got the bread. I think he asked for 30. I think he got 50. It's in here somewhere because I saw it. Oh.
See what I'm saying?
All right. Jay Versace used his last cent to keep his mom alive, and after she passed, all y'all been doing is pocket watching and calling his mom irresponsible for not having life insurance. Another tweet. The people are angry. Outside of social media, Versace has produced music for J.I.D., Westside Gunn, Tyler the Creator, of whom he's won a Grammy for his work in 2021.
Wow.
Surpassing the initial goal of 30,000, Jay Versace's GoFundMe campaign has raised over $415,000 since it was first established. So he got $50K to bury his moms. He got all those numbers, and I'm going to go back. Fans come, this is on BET, and what I just read was ebony.com. Fans come to Jay Versace's defense.
See the weird
after
shit?
social media star posts a GoFundMe for his mother's memorial.
So Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, so he got the bread.
Right. So what are we doing? What are we doing?
Jay Versace is a Grammy-winning producer who is still struggling to pay his mother's funeral bills. If that doesn't highlight the exploitive nature of the music industry, I don't know what will. You see how they spin, right? The spin.
Right.
Now
You
look.
spin it.
The study shares, hold on, what is this about? Oh, okay, yeah, this is good right here. The study shares, we could go up a little bit, but MSL US conducted a study that the Influence League shares statistics of the racial pay gap between white and BIP OC influencers, who is said to be 29%. I don't know what none of that shit mean, but it says the study shares that 77% of black influencers fall into the nano and micro influence tiers under 50K followers, where compensation from brands average $27,000 annually, versus 59% of the white influencers. Only 23% of black influencers versus 41% of white influencers made it into the macro influencers tier of 50K plus followers, who earnings average upward to 100K. Now, I don't know how. Oh, he received over 63,000. So this is I don't know how they tabulate all of this, but I'm gonna tell y'all. I never used this word before, but I'm going to use it today. That shit is cap. They make way more than that. Trust me. They make way more than that.
Right. So even based on that, though, he's way past the upper echelon.
Yeah, he's up. Right? They said 50K.
Black influences and people of color. That's the POC got to be. So he way out of that. He not on the low echelon, nothing the 50,000, 100,000. He in the millions, multi-millions.
Mm-hmm.
So that means, damn that. He made 8-9 times more than what they say annually on the low end.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yet they still gave him 63,000 in that GoFundMe. And again,
and his mom's funeral cost like 10 bands.
If right, what
damn.
Like, what are you doing?
Rest in peace to his mother, though. Damn.
Right, definitely sleep in eternal peace. But I got my clients. They lost their moms and grandma. They didn't ask nobody for shit. These are working individuals, and they had decent funerals that I attended. So what again? Where are we going with this celebrity shit? Where are we going with this influence? Where are we going with these people who have garnered this attention in the bag?
No, now, but who? No, hold on. Let me ask a critical question. Let me ask a critical question. Who are these people who gave him $63 million? $63,000. Y'all in the chat? Cause I cashed that pent up there. I ain't seen near a coin.
Yeah, ever.
And we got $53 in the super chat.
So look at
now. Listen, hold on. Let me finish.
But look at what you always tell me.
Yeah.
They will support that bullshit.
They will support the rich. The poor support the rich.
They will support that bullshit and have us as the poor righteous teachers, like you said, slutting you out.
Always mad.
All type of information. Yeah, right, brother. Peace, brother. Yeah. And all this shit. Salute. And will have you twisted while you helping your people. While these dudes would go play grab ass and grip a game. And you dig what I'm saying? And making what they call platinum hits and all that. But it's hard to believe because the bag ain't there. You're still asking your general public to do this. You see how it get funny? You want to say that he don't have it because there's disparity in the industry. But when they flossing and all that shit, you don't want to say that the industry is giving them those things to put in your face, that it's not really they shit. You want not y'all argue us to death. No, that's they shit. No, they up. No, they getting it. What is it? Either they have it or they don't. What is it?
I didn't see.
Because now it's the industry that's fueling everything.
All right.
Like we tell you, they fronting, but they get the attention.
Yeah.
You understand? And that shit don't only stay in the industry. That shit spills over into politics. It's spilling over into the church. It's spilling over into the streets. And everybody's real except for Blizz and Doggie Diamonds.
But yo, let me ask you something. Well, I just want to make a statement. What killed me is that, you know, what good is having all these numbers and all this shit? Because that's bragging rights, right?
It is.
I'm solely into monetizing myself, right? Because somebody gonna make money off me, so it might as well be me. Shit, I work hard for this. It's my intellectual property. So again, when I put it on YouTube and they don't monetize the video, I don't sit there and, you know, sit on my hands and be like, damn, you know, they playing.
Right.
They playing with me, but it is what it is. And that's why I put it on the people that if you hit the like button, something simple as that shit is free. You ain't got to give me shit. You ain't got to give me no cash app. You ain't got to do nothing. Just hit the like at least, please. If you don't got it to do it or you don't want to do it, that's fine. But how you watching me for 2 hours? You ain't hit no motherfucking like button. It doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense. Yeah. If I'm telling you that's going to help me. And then you know how many people comment that's not subscribed? The subscribers don't comment. I'm starting to know because I look at the back end and the analytics. I'm like, yo, man, I need more engagement from people that if you say you fuck with me, you have to, don't tell me you fuck with me. Show me you fuck with me. And this is what I need you to do. A lot of times people want to support people, but they don't know how, right? But me, I lay it out for you. I tell you straight up and down, yo, this is what you have to do to support me.
You show them the back end.
Yeah, show them everything. This is what I need you to do
them game to get
support.
Shit
yeah,
right.
But again, you know, the
so he could come on and again
and act stupid.
I'm compassionate.
Yeah.
I lost my moms. I know what that shit feel like. You understand? But you could do that when you already up. Come on, yo.
All right, before we go, I'm gonna give you one more. One more before we go. Because this was supposed to be in your show where you went off on a few people, but one of them you gonna do on your show. Okay. Look. Okay, running through, all right. You almost on your way out of here because we not pocket watching, you stupid bat. Matter of fact, let's get you the fuck up out of here. Nobody pocket watching. I just, you know.
Oh, man, what is the matter with you?
But listen. He got to go work on his shit. Let him go work on his shit because you can't be over here hating on me. My shit lit. You aspiring. You know what I'm saying? You should, instead of you taking notes, you running your mouth. So that's the shit that kill me with people. Instead of them taking notes, they aspiring, but they want to knock me down. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Anyway, one more. Okay. You were pissed and disturbed and perturbed by Diddy saying Jay-Z seen his face automatically got mad at him. Diddy saying Jay-Z filled the void that Tupac and Biggie left. Well, how you feel about that?
Yeah, he didn't. He sound like a dummy. He sound like a dummy. I'm gonna do a whole build on Diddy the Demon. He's a demon. He's a straight demon. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna give the build and break it down because nobody, after they do a song with him, and the song be fire.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he do with them in that studio, they are never able to replicate that same sound after, and usually never hit that apex again. He signed a deal with the devil. The devil's in that boy, straight up and down. Y'all believe in it? If y'all believe in it, in the spooky, he's spooky as a motherfucker. Because anybody he worked with, they never sound like that again. I don't give a fuck if it's Missy. I don't give a fuck if it's Keisha Cole. I don't give a fuck if it's Nas. I don't care who it is. He got something. But he's also a dumbass for that statement. Because there's no way that Jay, in all his lyrical wonderment, could ever supplement what we lost when we lost Biggie and Tupac.
Wonderment is a word?
It's my word.
Okay, yeah, because no, what it is, reason why I'm saying that, because I like words. So when you say wonderment, I'm like, let me look that. But go ahead, though. Wonderment.
Yeah, look it up.
Go ahead.
And again, when you take someone who was as dynamic as Pac was, as political as Pac was, right? And had so much variety as an artist.
It's a fucking word.
It's a word, right?
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, wonderment.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Wonderment is a word. Hey, when you hear me say
yeah.
wonderment, credit this man. But go ahead, though.
Yeah, right? You can't replace Pac. That's not happening. And Big was such a dynamic artist, man. You understand? Not as political as I would want in an artist with that type of voice and flow and delivery, but hands down, one of the best MCs ever. Jay got some shit with him. But even when we lost those two, we wasn't looking at Jay to replace that. He wasn't even where he was at that point until, like I said, after.
Yeah, but let me give you one, though.
After 9/11.
Let me give you one, bro. But let me give you.
We had people that came in and kind of DMX.
No, but let me give you one, though. Let me give you one. This is the issue, right? Big was your so-called man and your brother.
Mm-hmm.
You took his vocals and sold them to different places and slutted them out to where these esteemed vocals have been remixed. And once you start hearing vocals on different beats and it ain't really falling right, when you hear Foolish with Ashanti and the Biggie vocals come on and that, and you like, you hear the Jay-Z song, It Was All a Dream, and then the Biggie vocals come on, and it's like, it ain't really falling right. You did that. So, of course, you trying to fill this void because you slutted him out. You slutted him out. You took all his vocals, and you could have left them where they was at. You could have left it at him at this greatness. You understand what I'm saying? That's like right now, and I'm not nowhere am I comparing these two, but we just talking about greatness. That's like us hearing Billie Jean over a different beat. Billie Jean is perfect. Right. It's perfect. And you just hear Billie Jean to a trap beat or something like that, and you like, nah, why y'all do that to Billie Jean?
Right.
They fucked his shit up. So of course you're gonna say somebody filled the void, but he wasn't even, see, this the thing about Big. He wasn't here long enough to reach his apex.
Exactly.
He was only around for a little while. So you can't just take his shit and just go, take his verse and this, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. So of course, all right, when you say Jay-Z filled the void, I tend to agree with that in the sense of we were looking for the next star, right? But where I don't agree is the point that you made that these two dudes was one of a kind. Like, hey, listen, you ain't replacing no Pac.
At all.
First of all, my favorite thing about Tupac, and people might not agree with me, my favorite thing about Tupac, because of the field I'm in, is his articulation. Interview with Tupac, oh man, that would be so golden for me. So that's why, believe it or not, that's my my allure to Tupac. It's the music, but the knowledge of self that he had and the knowledge of his, that right there is what made him greater than everybody. When he sat and talked, and that was a talent and skill that Nip exhibited also. When Nipsey talked, he was so articulate. You know what I'm saying? And he was so aware. So you can't replace that. You can't replace somebody. First of all, Jay-Z, mid-articulate.
Rarely gave
if you could pull it out of it, pull the interview out. But no, I'm talking about even now. If you could pull the interview out of him, then you might get a good one. The last in-depth interview we seen was with Rap Radar and Elliot Wilson. Shout out to you, but you were so busy keying that what is this shit? What is this shit? So Tupac, you can't replace that mind. That mind, you can't fill the void. And the dude, like Hassan Muhammad said, salute to you. It's 24.
24, right.
Jay-Z is 50
24.
and still don't have
that mind.
Well, we don't know if he have it or not, but we haven't seen it, right? We haven't seen it.
I see bits and pieces that you continuously stealing, but I'm trying to say something that comes from you.
Yeah. Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a lot of regurgitation.
He may spit some degrees. He may say a little slick shit here and there.
I'm not talking about rap. I'm not talking about rap. I'm talking about when a man spoke, he was able to command the room just being articulate and knowledgeable. So when I see that in people, when they exhibit those qualities of being brilliant, that's my allure to them. It is not the music, because the music, I ain't gonna diss nobody, but I seen people who y'all think would, no, I'm gonna be real. Nas, for example. Nas could rap his ass off. He sound brilliant, but when he but when he talk, I'm like,
you don't get none of that.
Where's the jewels? Where's the knowledge? So
none of it.
That's who I'm talking about. Now with Big, you can't replace Big, because Big was one of the first ones who had his blueprint laid down. I want to do 2 albums, then I want to produce them, I want a clothing line, and I want a restaurant. Now, I'm going to give y'all something. Who stole his blueprint? Who stole Big blueprint?
Who stole Big's blueprint?
Who stole Big blueprint? It's going to fuck your head up. Remember I'm saying this. Remember this episode.
You said 2 albums.
Produce somebody else. Do a restaurant and do a clothing line. Who stole his blueprint?
Oh man,
Diddy.
What? But Justin's and
Sean John,
and
the album. But Puffy don't got a lot of albums. And then he was producing albums for people. Diddy stole that shit. He been had Brooklyn Mint before Sean John. He been wanted to do a restaurant. So it's easy for him to say he filled the void. No, you tried to fill the void. Sean John, Justin's. He stole his shit. Even, let me give you another one. Let me go deep real quick. Let's get spooky with it. Who was Big hype man and right hand man? Who was Big Hype Man and right hand?
Prior to C's, it was Diddy.
No, it was C's. You never noticed C's used to be dancing with Big and hyping him up?
Mm-hmm.
Then Mace come out of nowhere. You never noticed C's and Mace had the exact same shape up? You never noticed that? You never noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
That Mace was to Puffy what C's was to Big. He was his sidekick. The only difference was Mace's pen was lethal. So he was never meant to stay under him because he was too big. But he made him his number 2 and made himself the star. Look at that.
I never seen, even when early on, when I was seeing Big, I never seen C's at none of them shows.
Nah, he
when
was
I was going.
You got to remember, he was 12 though. He was a little kid though, so some of them he wasn't there. Listen, it's a big show on the stage. It's a big. I could pull it up one day. It is a Biggie performance. I'm there. I'm there with a microphone in my hand. I ain't showing y'all. Y'all gotta find it, but I'm there. This is early on.
The shows I went to.
But no, but don't cut. Don't cut. We not gonna go nowhere else. Let's keep them right here.
Yeah.
Because this is deep.
I seen Puffy in the hype.
No, this is deep. No, listen, this is deep. This is deep. They had the same shape up. And I'm going to go deep too. I think I got C's on tape somewhere admitting that this shit is real. Because remember, he wasn't always in favor with Diddy. So he was saying certain shit, but I'm telling you, why they saying there's no sound? Y'all can't hear nothing? Why y'all can't hear me?
They can't hear you.
Yeah, some people saying there's no sound, but I can hear me, and what the fuck?
I hear you.
Yeah, anyway.
What about in the chat?
The chat, y'all hear me? Just hit on refresh if you can hear me, because I know.
Right, or give me some purple hearts or something, because I can't see the chat, so I don't.
Yeah, but again.
But yeah, I know they wasn't rocking. They wasn't like that.
But listen to me. He was trying to replace Big in every facet. He had Mace, because remember, Mace got promoted. Now he was the writer. It was his pen that was keeping Bad Boy afloat. But he still was the star. And Mace was the sidekick. Can't nobody hold me down.
Right.
That's Puff's
That's
song.
Diddy joint. Yeah, it's Diddy's song. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's all, listen, again, I know that I see shit from a different lens than a lot of people, because I've been in the business for a long time and I be seeing the plays. It'd be a lot of plays ran that y'all don't even see.
But what's the play here? Because
what?
Jay evidently don't need you to say that for whatever degree, because it's not, first of all, it's not factual, because I'm looking at a different lens.
What's the play here?
I know Jay struggled. He was not that dude that people was thinking that was going to be where he was at. Ja was there. X was there.
Now we thought, I'm for real. On my side of town, we thought it though. We did think it. And even see, because listen, they was never struggling.
I'm saying as far as notoriety and placement within it.
Nah, but because they didn't have a deal. They was doing the shit independent.
Right.
So that was unheard of back then. That was unheard of.
So if you don't have that, like we said, if he wasn't in the whip, there were others who were in the whip that was pushing the culture further.
Nah, but we seen
a minute to get where they
I'm gonna be real with you. On our side of town, being that I'm from that side of town, he was revered, and even Big told C's one time, "Yo, I think Jay nicer than me."
Yeah, he's revered vocally. I'm telling you.
You heard what I just said?
No doubt.
Did you hear what I just said? Okay.
Yeah, you said Big said it. You said Big said it. I think he's nicer than me. Yeah. I mean, you gonna say that?
But but Big, no. That Big ain't saying that. Big thought he was nicer than everybody. He thought he was nicer than Redman. He thought he was nicer than everybody. That's how he was. So when I heard C say that, I was like, word? I can't even believe he would say something like that. But from us on my side, being on that side of town, we was around Jay a lot because at this particular time my group was doing show. We did a show with Jay-Z before. Now remember, Inga's from outside too. So he's fucking with her. Now, when he did I Can't Get With That, remember this is all video music box shit.
Right.
Big don't have no video. So we always knew this kid Jay-Z was nice. Super nice. Then it's a tape floating around. OJ, could I get my tape? It's from Biz's birthday party. Every rapper rapped on it. And Jay-Z first did that. Yo, the nigga the dope is him and that was the first time they did that, him and Jazz. So again, the superstar, no. But when Dead Presidents dropped, we knew something special was about to happen. But I mean, just
but
me.
I'm just saying from this point,
He didn't know, but he didn't fulfill
don't run the industry. And this is what we keep saying with the New York bias. Of course, we know, and I'm saying that in New York, in NYC, we know he was nice. I'm saying as far as from what he was spitting and what he was bringing into the game, of course, you know a specific explosion. I'm saying, but nationally, when people wasn't even caring about us at one point, that he was not viewed as the heir apparent, especially at that time. They looking for anybody else to come through. For him to say that, yo, you were inserted, you injected, and you took over from where they left off, nah.
But I ain't gonna front. But we had this.
No,
but we had
X came through, it exploded.
Yeah, but I don't think people believed in X the way they end up believing in Jay-Z because
ended up. But look at the years it took him to get to where he said, I'm here now.
Wasn't that many years though?
Time.
It was only like 4. It wasn't that many years. It wasn't.
How many years?
Like 4 or 5 years.
That's enough though. Big and Pac was going 96.
No. Hold on. When did I'm telling you the shit that changed?
September 96. Pac out of here. March 9th, 97. Big out of here. Now you're talking about.
But remember, listen. No, reason why, because it was Nas. And Nas didn't.
And X.
No, it wasn't no fucking X, man.
X dropped in
It wasn't. It was Nas. Nas was supposed to do it, and Nas didn't take it. And Jay-Z stepped up. When that Annie shit dropped, ball game for everybody. That was it. That shit shut shit down, man. I remember that Hard Knock Life shit coming on and me saying, hold up, what the fuck is that? That's Annie? That was it. And then
when we look at the charts,
it didn't matter. The impact on the street was bigger than the charts. And it sold mad records. And the impact on the streets back then, this is bootlegs, this is systems in the cars. Nobody did that chart shit.
That I'm saying here, where we at. I'm telling you.
He went on a Hard Knock
West.
What was the name of the tour?
What tour? The Hard Knock Life tour? Or
that's it. That's it. Let's end it there.
What happened to Rough Riders tour?
They went on. You know who Rough Riders went on tour with? They first tour? Cash Money. When they was wobbly.
Again, and where was Jay and the Mac?
It didn't matter. He headlined his own tour. That was his tour. It was called the Hard Knock Life Tour. That's it. And you know who the opening act on the Hard Knock Life Tour was?
No, I wasn't in the town, so I don't know who.
Redman and Method Man.
Okay.
Was the opening act.
Oh, okay.
Once Annie hit, bro, that was it. That. So you wasn't even home for that.
No.
Oh, so you don't know the impact.
I told you.
It wasn't DMX, bro.
It was. Listen, I'm telling you.
It was not DMX.
You had to spend a dime. You know what a dime is like outside of hip hop? On the floor where I had to study and read everything that was coming through. No, that was a dime. Dudes that got rich, and became a custody by the time I touched. dudes was on doing numbers. You come home, I'm like, damn, wasn't that son that just was on MTV Cribs and all that? Now he living on the street. You understand? That's what a dime does. So all you can do is research and look and research and look and get dudes that's just coming through and giving you behind the scenes what's going on. So your lens is different. I'm looking at shit nationally, globally, because I'm reading charts from all over the globe and seeing placements and saying, well, damn, these dudes is doing these numbers. That's what the Billboard do. It shows you top stadiums grosses for the year based on genres. Everything I'm reading. So by that, I'm telling you, there was a space there where New York might have been bubbling specific artists, but yo, we not the only ones.
Well, I know
and that was always troubling because you may have that whole Eastern Seaboard and you can't book shit out west.
But listen.
And I'm saying DMX was that dude. He was hurting them.
Well, DMX was a person that they was trying to put in the Tupac vein and he failed.
Right.
They was trying to put him in the Tupac vein. And,
so
no, listen. And again, rest in peace to DMX. But you know who DMX image he took? Tretch was the first person with the chain on him.
Right, he took Tretch.
And Tretch actually said something about that. Y'all could find some of this shit. Then him and X got cool. But X was different. There'll never be another DMX.
Right, and commercially, that's what I'm saying. Commercially,
but it wasn't.
Now, if he would have made that statement,
it wasn't commercially. That was. Let me see something.
X had movies and all that within that first 2
years. No, listen to me. Let me. That was commercial. It was fluke commercial because it wasn't commercial. He didn't make commercial music, but it crossed over.
Right.
Jay-Z tried to cross over. Big tried to cross over. Pac didn't try to cross over. But Big made crossover music. Jay-Z made crossover music because remember, Jay-Z did The City Is Mine first. He's like, I'm gonna take them reins, Playboy. But The City Is Mine shit was just I liked the original song, but I didn't like that song. That makes sense. No, I like the real song, not Jay-Z song. I like the You Belong. I like the real. Yeah, I'm not talking about Jay-Z. That shit was corny.
Definitely.
But DMX came out. Now let me tell you how DMX cheated. And it was by default. DMX what year DMX came out?
98.
What hit the streets at the same time?
At the same time,
when DMX hit, what hit the streets in New York?
I wasn't in New York.
You know what hit the streets? You know what hit the streets? You know what hit the Bloods hit the streets.
Right,
so
definitely.
When he made Get At Me, Dog, that was their fucking anthem. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. He did the blood. So that propelled him to a different thing because he was always talking about his dogs.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about his dogs. He was talking about blood all the time. He had a drink, Hennessy, with Alizé. He called it blood, which was really thug passion. Tupac was already drinking that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So he got propelled to a different level because everybody thought he was a blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They even had him in Murder Dog.
So when he says where my dog's at, we write anthem because I remember when the Bloods hit the streets and I was like, the fuck is going on? But that shit used to have niggas going crazy. So that's why it propelled in New York too. Then he came out. He wasn't pretty. He didn't have on an excessive amount of jewelry. He wasn't fly in the sense of trying to dress. Right. He put it together nice. And he filled the void that Pac left. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't maintain for so long because unfortunately he had substance abuse problems. Now, one thing I give Jay-Z.
So how does this dude make that statement?
Because overall, we ain't seen too many stars that are certified stars all around the
Right.
board.
But
You know what?
that's after.
You know what a 5-tool player is? A 5-tool player is a baseball player that could hit, that could run, that could play defense. What's the other things that he could do? They could hit, they could run, they could play defense. They could catch. It's some other things, but Jay-Z eventually became all of these things. Now remember, Jay-Z, out of all of them, out of Tupac, out of Big, even out of DMX and Nas, is the only ones that have a successful record label and has successful artists that still pop until this day. None of them else, nobody else does. You know what I'm saying? Because how we feel about Kanye, whatever, we know he didn't sign it, but that's still from his tree. Rihanna's still from his tree.
Right. Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? None of them other people, you know, shout out to the Outlaws, but where are
they? Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking double wood.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So again, DMX, like Silverback Gorilla said, that name is dope. DMX ended that shiny suit shit.
Yeah.
To where the Locks was like, we want to go over here with him now. But you was already over there with him.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
but yeah, again, let's say, you know, you don't. I said, this dude, he's just a demon, and anything to bring attention to him, you know, because I said he's a whore for all this industry shit. He's a whore for attention. He's a whore for party. It's just, you know, anything to make sure somebody's writing down, somebody is commenting on the shit that he say.
You know where they mess up
got
too?
To stop.
You know what, and this is we could close on this, but you know where I find a lot of people mess up as an artist, and I think how you starting and how you have to finish, right? You're allowed to build and grow as an artist, but if it ain't broke, stop trying to fix it. It was something about Dame Grease and DMX that was special.
Very special.
Now,
but they kicked them out. They got rid of them
now Swizz and DMX. I mean, y'all can stone me. I don't care. I take it. I don't like Rough Riders Anthem. I think the call of I don't like Rough. I never liked that record. Just thought it was corny. I never liked Rough Riders Anthem. I love Get At Me Dog. I love Stop Being Greedy. I love
Stop Being Greedy.
Slippin' is the most beautiful song. I love all it. But Rough Riders Anthem,
I can't stand that.
I just didn't like Rough Riders Anthem. I just thought it was.
It was alright. It wasn't.
I understand it. I understand the. I understand. Oh shit! Like, but then just stop, drop. Shut them down, open up. Shit just wasn't, and DMX was not that lyrical. You understand what I'm saying? He's not that lyrical, but I just didn't. My shit is where the hood at. I like where the hood at because my homie did that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cooch and the Toon Heads. But man, look who he done started. What? I don't got it. What? I just that shit just it wasn't for me. It was too. But again, that and I understand why everybody loved it. But give me one verse of that shit and I was good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I did like no, but I'm gonna keep it real. I liked when Drag On was on it because they called me Drag On. Let's get him on. See, that made it dope to me.
Right. I think he's
that's what made me like it because he rapped. I just didn't like. Man, look where you done started. Acting you don't got it. Mind your business, lady. I was just like, all right, cut that shit up. But they called me, drag him on. Let's get him on. Let's try to run. I was like, yo, nah, he's rapping. That's just what it was for me. It was just too simple. And I don't like Swizz Beatz as a producer. I've said that. I go on record a million times. I respect how he, did his thing and he is who he is, but on them beats,
he definitely ain't one of the greatest ever. That ain't happening.
But on paper, he is though. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that's on paper.
But you just said about the charts. That's why I'm telling you, charts don't matter.
About who?
You said what about what the charts?
Even on paper, he's not one of the greatest.
Yes, he is.
He on the lower level. If you compare him to everything else out of that grade,
He was on everything.
He's not.
Yes, he.
There.
Yes, he
he's
is.
Not with Pharrell. He's not with
yes,
Tim.
He is.
He's not with Riz.
Yes,
no,
he
he's
is.
not with these dudes.
Yes, he is. When DMX sold when DMX sold 5 million twice, you don't think he was on that?
Okay. Now
okay.
What?
When Jay-Z sold that 5 million, you don't think he was on that?
He did a whole album with Jay?
He didn't do a whole album with nobody. Nobody did a whole album with nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
But nobody did a whole album with nobody.
These other dudes got whole albums.
Who?
As producers.
Who?
Timberlake.
With who?
Pharrell. All those dudes. Those dudes are super producers.
Who you think that Eve music is? That's Swizz. That Lock shit. That's Swizz. That Swizz is a super producer. I don't want to agree. I wish it was.
I'm going to do the numbers on that. I'm telling you.
You listen, and you know what?
Do the numbers on
now
that.
Look, let me tell you, because you're talking about production, so you already know I'm locked in, right?
So where's he at? Because you got Dre.
I'm not saying that. Listen, we're not saying that he's better than anybody.
I'm not saying better than.
He's
I'm talking
up
about where
there.
he's going to sit in the numbers. I think Rodney Jerkins got more shit than him. And we got Teddy and all that. He's not up there.
Yo, you are bugging.
He got a little something, but he's not up there.
Bro.
And his music is here, stateside. I know globally he can't see none of them.
Yes, he is. Bro, he is everywhere. Swizz Beatz is Swizz Beatz. Because of DMX. Money, Cash. Who you think did that? Rough Riders Anthem. Who you think did that? That's Swizz Beatz.
We talking about singles. I hear singles. I hear that. These other dudes got bodies of work that's going to dwarf him.
Eve production was Swizz.
Eve got 3 albums. And
it don't matter.
She's multi-plat. The other shit went wood.
You keep talking about fuck the numbers. We talking about the impact. Swizz Beatz is Swizz Beatz. You think he Swizz Beatz before Alicia Keys?
Yeah.
So that go to show you he is Swizz Beatz. Yo, man, I don't want to, I wish it wasn't the case. I wish I could agree with you. But I can't front on him being one of the top dudes.
I'm saying, you know what I'm doing right after this. I'm going to the numbers.
You will go look at the numbers. But see, we ain't talking about the numbers. We're talking about his impact. Swizz Beatz. Why you think Swizz Beatz? We watch Swizz Beatz. You know what started Versus?
Yeah.
What started Versus?
Him and Timberland.
No, it didn't. Him and Just Blaze. And
he
was
Just
playing.
Blaze doing what? On IG?
No, they was in a studio and they thought it was making beats again. Just Blaze sitting there trying to make beats. Swizz started playing Smokers. First of all, Swizz got a record in the tuck with Nas, Jay-Z, somebody, I think Jadakiss, all of them on the same record. It's on YouTube. I'm telling you, Swizz got it, man. I mean, again, I'm not a fan of the music, but everything that was moving, that was selling records, Swizz was on it. Swizz was on it, and he smoked Just Blaze. I'm like, yo, this is Just Blaze, but he just to feel him. Swizz is on this dude he probably sold. All right, Rockwilder. Shout out to Rockwilder. That's the homie. Rockwilder told me worldwide he sold about 70 million. Swizz Beatz probably sold like 200-300 million records, bro.
And what you think Pharrell and them sold?
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
I'm serious. We talking about impact in the game.
Swizz.
And who?
How could he not be? Listen, how could he not have an impact when the whole Rough Rider sound is Swizz Beatz? The whole sound. DMX, The Locks,
and that's
Eve,
all.
Dragon. No, it's not all. Jay-Z has Swizz Beatz, Money Cash.
And I'm telling you, these guys got all of them and more. We talking about Timberland. We talking about Tim worked with all of them. We talking about Pharrell. Pharrell worked with all of them.
So did Swizz. So did Swizz. You know Eve was with Dre before she was with Swizz, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Nori's song, Banned from TV, who you think did that beat?
Mm-hmm.
That's Swizz Beatz.
Banned from TV?
Yeah.
Oh.
With Pun, Cam, Nature.
I probably just blew trial for that shit. That's 9-6, right? Some
listen,
shit like that.
Listen, so you sitting there debating some shit you wasn't even here for.
Don't matter. I'm looking at the charts.
Fuck the fucking charts. And even if you look at the charts, Swizz still was on 2 albums that sold 5 million the same year.
Listen.
And Money Cash Holes.
First of all, the first one he didn't do everything on.
But he's still on it.
Yeah, he on it, but look at, you gotta give that props. You can't just, okay. Will Purdue was on the team with goddamn Jordan, so he MVP too?
That's a badass analogy.
No, it's not.
That analogy was trash.
No, it's not, because you saying that Swizz was on the beat and I'm on the plate.
So what he did on?
And it's that first album with DMX with Dame Grease.
Okay.
So now, just because he was on it, so that'll make it his.
So what about the next one?
Then that's the next one.
And he was the starring producer.
The first one.
He was the starring producer. That was it. Then Eve came out with I Got a Man, Jay-Z, where my ladies at, dun, dun, dun. That was all Swizz controlled the fucking radio. Before Pharrell and them. That was Swizz. Listen, bro, I'm telling you.
And then what happened? You can always be the man. Shit, Marley controlled the radio for years.
Why you break that? Ain't got nothing to do with you saying he's not one of. It is
because you can't diminish what he did. But then again, people come past you. They dwarfed Swizz work.
Do you know
they
that?
Dwarfed him.
Do you know that that Swizz that Drake song Swizz did that?
Which one?
You Fancy? Do you know that Swizz?
Yeah.
So how you not a top producer? And you come on, bro.
I'm not saying he's not a top.
Yes, you
producer.
are saying that.
I'm saying that he is not on their level.
No. You moving the goalposts. You full of shit. You full of shit. That's not what you said. You were saying he's not one of the top producers. He is on their level.
No, he's not.
Oh, I forgot about Cassidy. I forgot he did Cassidy shit too.
Cassidy shit with you talking about these is regional hits.
They're not regional. Regional, you wasn't jail.
Cassidy shit was regional.
What, I'm a Hustler?
Yes.
No, it wasn't. How you know it was regional?
Because I'm looking at the chart.
Yo, you keep going, but the charts don't tell you where it's charting.
It does.
No, it don't.
It break the whole shit down.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
Billboard broke down everything.
No, it don't.
It breaks it all down.
No, it don't.
And if it's not on there,
no, it don't.
If it's not on the top 100, if it's not on the top 40, if it's not on the top R&B, then that shit ain't even charting. It's a regional hit.
Listen.
That's what it is. It breaks it
I'm
down
a hustler.
Rap charts.
It don't matter, but you keep talking about hits opposing to impact. Listen, Drake, one of Drake's biggest songs is Fancy. That's what made niggas, even T.I. rapping on it. That's Swizz Beatz. Even I'm a Hustler. Do you know that I'm a Hustler, John? What other I'm a Hustler? You know what songs that spark? You know what song that spark?
What did it spark?
50 Cent, I Get Money, same drums. Come from Swizz. Without that I'm a Hustler record, 50 Cent wouldn't have I Get Money. Because it's the same drums. Even LL, You Better Watch Me. Same drums. You got it, yo.
Where do drums come from?
Gives a fuck. Eric Sermon.
No, you got to.
All right.
It's the same drums from Milk D and Daddy-O. And it's the same drums. He took that. He didn't make it.
Daddy-O didn't make the drums neither. They come from Impeach the President. What you talking about? Just like your customer drums come from the Lynn drum. So Eric Sermon get plaques for every time somebody use you a customer, but it's from the Lynn drum, but it was his programming. Even bring him out. T.I., come on, you're losing right now. Swizz did that.
Listen, we can't take what we like
The world liked it. That's one of T.I.'s biggest records.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yo, you're losing.
I'm not gonna lose.
You already lost. You mean you're not going?
I'm not gonna lose because I'm gonna do the numbers on it.
Yo,
and when he's on the low end, like I'm telling you, as far as producers go, that's what it is.
All right, so you ain't gotta do the number because we could do the numbers right here. We got access to a damn computer, so let me just send you off that I just have a good or bad night, whatever. How many? I'm gonna put
producers.
Top
selling producers.
Oh, so now it's about to say, okay.
Sales and impact.
Selling. But impact would be Swizz. He ran Summers. Summers.
Pharrell, so did Timbaland.
Timbaland didn't run no. Timbaland did not run no hip hop shit.
He ran what is that?
That's R&B. That's that Missy and Aaliyah shit. What hip hop shit he ran? Tell me.
J shit. You giving me this?
And that's it. And that's it. Scattered here and there.
Okay, y'all, you keep throwing in all these other dudes. He put Bubba Sparks in there too. Magoo, put all that shit in there. That's soul.
Bubba
Nelly
Sparks.
Furtado and all that. Put all that in there. That's all Timbaland.
Nelly Furtado's not hip hop. Nelly Furtado's not hip hop. Bubba Sparks. Magoo.
Put all that shit in there. All that shit. You put goddamn Cassidy in there.
I'm a Hustler was bigger than all that Bubba Sparks shit. Yo, you look. Hold on. Top selling hip hop producers. Let's go. You. I'm telling you, you lost. Best selling hip hop producers. I don't know how old this is. No, it says the best hip hop producers, so because they got Rick Rubin in there, so you already know this list is trash.
Nah,
it's trash.
Hold on, because that's how it goes. It's going to compile everybody, and he going to be on the low end.
All right, so let me. All right, this is why I could tell you we can't go by none of these lists. So let me just.
Why? Hold on.
I'm about to show you.
Why?
Because I'm about to.
They got KG in there. Why?
KG is one of my favorite producers ever. But let me.
Right. Okay, but he did a lot of R&B stuff. You can't diminish that.
Yeah, but he did all the naughty shit though. That's good. He did naughty albums.
Okay, RZA.
Okay, now after this right here, right? This is where it gets really. DJ Premier is number 9.
Nah.
Okay, but how many did he sell more records than Swizz?
Hell no.
Okay, so is Swizz better than him, or because you keep going off of sales? This is what I'm saying.
I'm talking. You said impact, and when you say impact,
no, you keep saying sales.
Everything.
No,
right.
But you can't go off of sales. The impact. You keep saying Swizz didn't sell a lot, and I'm telling you, now tell me who this is right here. Do you know who that is? All right.
Nah.
This dude produced for Cannabis. I know that because I know producers. Look, the album he produced for Cannabis. See, I didn't even read that, but I know producers. I can tell you who every last one of these producers are. I can tell you every last. Who's the medicine man?
They're going through all that. Your man ain't even on there.
Who the fuck is the medicine men? You know who the medicine men are? I know who they are. But okay, all right then. So
Beats by the pound. They rock with them, I guess.
So he belong on there?
Nah.
Over Marley?
Nah.
Over Marley? So again, this list is trash. Where's Pharrell on this list?
Even if you find another list, he's not going to be on there. I'm telling you. He ain't going to be on there. Ain't nobody studying him. Seriously. He not. Look, go to the 50 list and he going to be probably 28.
We about to do some cash app bets or something like that.
Yeah, he's a wad.
Because this is, look, they got honorable mention Eminem. So this list automatically is null and voided. I know who that is. That's Bone Thugs.
I know who that is. Yeah.
That's an honorable mention.
KG. What, those KG's an honorable mention?
Yes. DJ Mustard is before KG. So these lists don't mean nothing. But let's keep going.
Look
Cool.
at 40. They got 40 that far down. Cool and Dre. That's what I'm saying. Mo B.
Let's keep going.
47.
I bet you Swizz Beatz is up there.
Bangladesh.
Oh shit!
Yeah, your man gonna be in the 20s somewhere.
I got it rolling it. Okay. You want to cash that bet?
Young Chop. If your man is anywhere in the 40s, man,
you think Swizz Beatz gonna be in the 40s? You really think Swizz Beatz gonna be in the 40s?
Yeah, boy. Look, listen, even if he's in the 20s.
You really think Swizz Beatz is gonna be in the 20s? Swizz Beatz is gonna be top 5. I bet
on
you.
This list?
On this list. Because I'm already seeing the names.
I see what's going on. I'm looking. I'm telling you, if your man is anywhere out of the top 20, look, Juicy J in them right there. Pimp C, Diamond D. I'm telling you, if your man is up Trackmaster, they going back. Rick is 26 on this list, but he was top 3 on the other joint. Quick, Large P, Switch. 23. Come on.
Now look at these. Now these records right here, right? He's 23, right? According to the list. So Metro Boomin is in front of Swizz Beatz based off of what? Future. So that's now.
Right. That's what.
What Future? What
was Future's impact on this particular era?
Yeah, but
so when you go back to Swiss era, they're placing him 23 amongst everybody.
But
and look at the songs, bring them out like you said. Touch It. Come on. That's a classic. Touch It.
So give me a Future song that was bigger than any of these records. Because you don't fuck with Future, right?
No, but that Percocet shit.
So LP from Company Flow. Come on, man. The Hitman.
Hold on now. Go just the top 10. I'm telling you. Watch when they start saying Pharrell and Timberland. Look, Eric at 17. Got Alchemist before. Look, Manny Fresh.
So what was his era?
Manny Fresh.
What was his era?
The same time with Tim. A little later. His era was Manny Fresh. I say it's from 99 to probably 2002. Q-Tip, definitely.
Timberland number 12. 12.
Okay, yeah. That ain't 23. Marley, 11. See what I'm saying?
The Neptune's number 10 and 12? So who top 5? You said he's not on Timberland.
Look,
listen, you said
Dre,
he's no.
I thought it was Tim.
You said he's not on Pharrell and Timberland level.
Right.
So
look where they at.
But look who they put. Look who they put in before. This is what I'm saying. This is an underground list.
Just as 6.
This list is okay Kanye by 5. Me because of the type of music I like, but this ain't
Kanye 5, Jay Dilla 4.
Bro, this shit is an underground list.
It's a 3. I'm telling you now, then who's left? Dre. Primo and Dre. Now, come on.
Listen. Okay. Now.
Come on. I'm telling you, anybody studied Tim. Swizz Beatz.
Yo, you are out of your fucking mind.
He's 23 on this list, and this list got a lot of people who we wasn't even expecting to be on here.
So you trying to tell me Swizz Beatz sold more than most of these dudes on here? I'm telling you. All right,
so
because you keep.
MC Hammer sold more music.
No, but you keep saying I'm gonna go look at the charts and the sales. You said that when they watch the replay. No, when they watch the replay, they gonna see how you move the goalpost a few times. They gonna say, I'm telling you, they gonna see how you be moving that goalpost.
You said Impact.
Impact has nothing. Impact has nothing to do with record sales. Hold on, let me give you something. How many records did Swizz
Right there.
Beatz.
Beatz.
Sell. Is that how you spell his name? With a Z? More than 100 million records. He got, Beyonce. Come, bro, you.
Okay. Now go to Drake. Go to Timbaland. Go to Pharrell.
They did R&B shit.
He did do it. He counting Beyonce joints.
Listen, Pharrell had his time too. Timbaland never ran the radio. Swizz Beatz, I'm telling you, Swizz Beatz ran shit. Look at the records. Rough Riders Anthem. Look.
Yo, Timbaland ran the radio too.
Nobody ran the radio like that.
He had Missy, Genuine, and Timberlake in a little short span.
First of all, Genuine and Timberlake and Missy wasn't nowhere in the same time frame. Genuine was over at Pony and 9 o'clock and all that shit. And I don't even think Timbaland did some of that shit. And some of the Missy shit you like, Timbaland ain't even do it. He didn't do All in My Grill and some of that shit. Tear the Roof Off, Buster. These is fucking. Listen, these are big ass records. Big ass records. Mariah, I forgot he did the Mariah Carey. Party Up. Y'all gonna make.
How much? Hold on.
So, all right. So, this
impactful?
how I'm about to kill you. This how I'm about to kill you right here. This how you lose. This how you lose right here, right? This record right here. This record, Party Up DMX, is on every goddamn dance compilation album there was back then. Y'all gonna make me, Lou? Play that shit from the white people.
Definitely. They going crazy for that. And it probably was in over 30 movies. I'm not going to ever dispute that, but that's a single.
Get it on the floor. So what? It's still a big record. Get it on the floor. Come on. The shits was big records, man.
Listen, they not studying your man. I'm telling you right now.
All right.
I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
He had minimal impact.
Oh, he did check on it with Beyonce and Slim Thug. Come on, man. Whatever for Remy was a big record too. Touch It. All these was big. Spit Your Game, Talk Your Shit. Those is big fucking records, bro.
Whatever was not no big record.
No, it was no. I don't mean what they Oh, he did Upgrade You for all right. Ball Game. He did Upgrade You for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Ball Game. Got Me Body. I didn't even know he did. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Swizz Beatz. Even To Blow Your Mind with Styles P. I used to like that shit though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that blow your mind. Okay, listen, but if you do the same shit with Pharrell.
Yo, but he's up there with them. Look at the records. Look at these big records. These records are huge.
I'm not saying they're not huge. They're huge records.
Oh, even that. No, that Mano record was dope too. I used to like that. I made about $1 million. I used to like that song. Bro.
Listen.
He did records for Whitney Houston, bro.
Listen.
You are moving the goalposts.
When you do the same exact thing for Pharrell and you start seeing how big those records
but
were.
we know that I'm not, listen, I am not questioning that. Pharrell was big. Timbaland had big records. Dre had big records. But Swizz Beatz is up there. I'm telling you, I don't like him as a producer. I'm telling you, I don't like Swizz Beatz as a producer at all. Nothing about his beats I like. I think they're very simple. They was Casio beats, but he has mega hits.
Yeah, he got hits.
All right, so
he got hits, but other dudes got long hits too, longer.
We did
and have crossed genres and have more impact musically.
So this
Swizz did shit with Daft Punks and got them Chic Dude.
Listen.
You know how big that song was?
Listen.
You can't touch Pharrell with that shit. You just can't. And then he goes right back down to do some shit with Nori. Come on, man.
Okay.
This dude is Yo, he dwarfs him. He does. And the numbers is
That's
crazy.
not the but that's not the debate. That's not the debate. The debate is you saying Swizz Beatz ain't shit. He's not as big as they are, and yes, he is. Look, you even froze. Even the computer know you full of shit. The damn Zoom froze. Listen, Swizz Beatz is not good. I don't like him as a producer, but he sold 100 fucking million records plus. Were he lucky? So you don't jam the no Swizz Beatz shit.
Oh yeah, look.
So what the fuck we talking about?
Listen, the shit he did with Beyonce, don't get it twisted. I shake a knee or two to it. No doubt.
Yo.
No doubt.
You lose. Got the
Right.
Swizz Beatz. Now he got the same drum program, and I ain't gonna front. Swizz Beatz is up there, bro. I don't like him as. That's how this shit started. I don't like him as a producer. That's how all this shit started. We've been here 2 fucking hours. I've been arguing with you like the last 27 minutes and some change. Swizz is up there, bro. I don't want him to be. But he is. I just got to give it up. If I try to say Swizz Beatz ain't up there, then I would just be straight up hating. Look, I'm telling you, this shit is freezing because even the computer, even the technology know. You still there? Oh yeah, see, look, you back. For a minute we were seeing a Snicker ball for a minute. You had the vein in your forehead. Look, I'm telling you, bro. Swizz is up there. But you keep
still freezing.
Yeah, you keep free. I'm telling you, you freezing. You
It
freezing because
I keep freezing.
Why is it freezing? Because the universe know that you full of shit. It's like, yo, get him out of here. The computer, they're like, man, get him the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he full of shit. Saying Swizz Beatz ain't up there. And again,
oh my goodness, yo.
Again, Swizz Beatz is on YouTube pulling them straight like, get him the fuck. But again,
yeah. He doing it, yeah. All right.
All right, so okay.
Yeah, we out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna close you out and close out the show. I'm gonna holler at you later on.
Salute.
So shout out to everybody. We have over 1,000 likes, which I'm happy about. We got 1,400 people in the building right now. My highest was like 15 and some change. Yeah. But yeah. Swizz is up there. Swizz is up there. I'm signing him out. I ain't even keeping on. I'm just signing him out. I don't want him to be. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? It's just simple. I never liked it as a producer. I'm more complex. My favorite producers, Pete Rock, Jay Dilla. I like that. So Swizz with them 3 fingers, I ain't never fuck with it. But I gotta give it to him. He sold his records and he was on big projects. You know what I'm saying? And I can't take that away from him. You know what I'm saying? He tripping. You know what I'm saying? He tripping. Swizz is you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all of y'all for joining us tonight. If you can, follow me, Doggie Diamonds TV. Rather make sure you subscribe. Also, I'm on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds. I expect y'all all there. And I'm on TikTok as well, Doggie Diamonds TV on TikTok. I'm thinking about doing some stuff on Twitch too. I might stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. You know, just having fun, just doing different things. But hip hop conversations is always dope. It's always dope. I always have fun with that. But yeah, I enjoy the rest of your night. And if y'all are the first time here, you don't know what I do, you don't know what I'm a part of and all that, just know for only $100 I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which will be featured on www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Also, yo, summertime is here. It's hot all over, 90 degrees some days. Hold on, bring me back on the screen. It's 90 degrees some days. It's getting hot. If you don't got your summer body ready, I got the cheat code for you. I got my sweat gel right here. You rub the sweat gel on your trouble areas like your abs, your arms, whatever the case may be. Then you put your wraps on. You know what I'm saying? Then I got resistance bands as well. I also have, ladies, I have waist snatchers. We're not going to call them waist trainers. It's waist snatchers. So you just put your sweat gel on, put your wraps on, put your waist snatcher on. You go work out. You know what I'm saying? Today alone, I burned 1,000. I'm going to take this off and show y'all. This is how real it is. Today alone, I'm back in the gym crazy. Back to working out on a regular. So I just want to show y'all what I'm doing. Today alone, I burned 1,093 calories, 128 minutes of exercise, and 16 hours of standing today. So what I did was I went and worked out. Then I walked 3 miles. And I'm in a caloric deficit. So I burned about 1,000 calories, but I might have only eaten about 1,700. So right now my body only has 700 calories in it. You know what I'm saying? But I drank a lot of water, all of that. So if you want to know where you can get some of these products, make sure you go to my website and pick up some products. And I'm going to show you that right now, which I have to update my commercial. But I'm going to do it right now and show you where you can get the products from. And that is from, where are you? Here we go. Yeah, so make sure you go to sdmfit.com and pick up your products. You know what I'm saying? Get your sweat gel, get your resistance bands, your jump rope. Ladies, you get your waist snatcher. You know what I'm saying? You can get all of that. I have all that available. sdmfit.com. 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 So, until next time, if y'all not doing anything later on, well, y'all need to go to fuck to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, I will holler at y'all later. Remember the promo. Also, hold on. Before we go, what we want to end this with? Now, we want to end this the old-fashioned way today. Yeah, so I could talk while we on our way out. Get them cakes right. Get that cake right. You know what I'm saying? So I had a hell of a workout today. I'm back at it. Summertime coming. I'm getting in album mode. You know what I'm saying? Getting in album mode. So it's time. Don't even hold a message. Just hide the user. Also, I have my merch too. You already know about the Doggie Diamonds No Filter gear. So go check out my gear and you could go right here.